Hollywood's biggest night is almost here, and once again, the Academy Awards being slammed for continuing the lack of diversity in its nomination pool.
Concerns over whether the Oscars are too white and too male sparked as soon as those nominees were announced. 13 Action News anchor Nina Porciuncula tells us how local filmmakers are reacting and what they are doing to address that issue.
Hollywood is sorority racist.
It's been 4 years since Oscars host Chris Rock called out Hollywood after the Oscars So White controversy. Following the outrage, in 2016, the Academy set a goal of doubling the number of diverse members by 2020 to avoid another backlash. But come 2020, all 5 nominees for Best Director are men.
Congratulations to those men.
Presenter Issa Rae's reaction has gone viral. Critics online say representation is still a problem. Just one of the 9 Best Picture nominees this year, Little Women, is a story about and made by women. Just one of the 20 acting nominees is a person of color, Harriet star Cynthia Erivo.
That's ridiculous.
Miss Michelle Boykin created the Las Vegas Black Film Festival 7 years ago. She says diversity starts from behind the scenes.
I saw the lack of opportunity for black films. I thought, I'm going to create a platform for black films, but I'm not going to exclude anyone else.
Ms. Boykin says even though the Academy overhauled its voting and recruitment rules in 2016 to promote diversity in its membership, it wasn't enough. She says they can take a page out of her own board's playbook.
I have young, very young people who are just coming into learning how to make films. I have Caucasian people, I have senior citizens, I have filmmakers, I have people who aren't even interested in making films.
Meanwhile, the women directors shutout is disappointing for NIKKI CORDA, the executive director of Nevada Women's Film Festival.
It's just really indicative of the lack of opportunity, or that it's just harder for women and people of color in Hollywood.
CORDA started the Nevada Women's Film Festival 6 years ago, providing support to female filmmakers in a male-dominated industry.
They give an opportunity for indie filmmakers who might not be making it to Hollywood just yet, but they're starting out.
Local filmmaker and UNLV film graduate Jemsen Bolosos is one of many who is still finding her way in the industry. She received awards from the Nevada Women's Film Festival for her work tackling social issues.
There's not much female filmmakers out there, even just like for conventions like gigs and stuff.
Jemsen immediately saw the gender imbalance in the industry when she started working.
In my generation, I think it's progressing, it's transitioning.
That's why at UNLV, Associate Professor Brett Levner teaches the importance of diversity early on. She's also a board member of the Nevada Women's Film Festival.
We have a student organization called CineFemmes that supports women in filmmaking, as well as all minorities in the film industry. We try to provide a group and a place for them to find resources and networking opportunities so that they can go into the industry and feel confident.
Nina Porciuncula, 13 Action News.
And join us all week on Good Morning Las Vegas for stories about diversity in movies and local ties to the film industry.
And you can watch the 92nd Annual Academy Awards right here on KTMV this Sunday starting at 5 p.m. and then stick around for a special edition of 13 Action News.